Salve Regina, Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. As Jesus was passing through a field of grain on the Sabbath, his disciples began to make a path while picking the heads of grain. At this, the Pharisees said to him, "Look, why are they doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath?" He said to them, "Have you never read what David did when he was in need, and he and his companions were hungry? How he went into the house of God when Abiathar was high priest and ate the bread of offering that only the priests could lawfully eat, and shared it with his companions? Then he said to them, 'The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. That is why the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath.'" The Gospel of the Lord.
I thought it would be appropriate to speak a little bit about Saint Agnes today, one of the great heroes of martyrs. She is the only child that is mentioned in the first Eucharistic prayer when all the saints are listed. In the year 304, during the height of the Roman persecutions, at 12 years old, Agnes was made a vow for virginity to save herself for Christ. And she would be for him and him alone. That was her desire. The son of the prefect of Rome wanted Agnes. Agnes explained to him that she was vowed to virginity with Jesus, and she was not interested in any man except for Christ. The son of the prefect explained her as a Christian, exposed her as a Christian, and the prefect insisted that she make a sacrifice to the gods and accept his offer to be with his son. And he asked her to make a promise to him that he would have his son, and if he did that, she would have a stately position in the empire, and she would have wealth. And Agnes refused. "Christ alone is my life, and he alone is my spouse." And so the prefect threatened her with torture, and Saint Agnes would not yield. The prefect then sentenced her to be in a house of prostitution, and he made it known in the city that she was available to anyone who wanted. The first man that came to take advantage of what the prefect was offering was struck blind as soon as he encountered her. So the Lord took care of that. Praise you, Jesus. The man's sight, however, was restored when Agnes prayed for him. And Saint Agnes was found later to be beheaded. Heroic virtue. There's something here for all of us as well. I was reminded in meditating on this, as a high school senior, my sister, who's 2 years younger than me, she was getting friendly with a guy on the track team. I was on the track team also, and I knew this guy. And I wasn't sure about him. And so in the car, I was driving a couple of people home as well, my sister and this guy. They were getting very comfortable in the back seat of the car. And so I looked in the rearview mirror and I said, "You hurt my sister and you're going to have a problem." He never went any further with an attempt at a relationship with her. We need to guard each other's purity. We need to be careful about how we see ourselves as children of God, and virtue, chastity, and even virginity. We need to look at these issues because God made us to be at first chaste, but in a path of marriage that is proper to what God plans for us in the union of holy matrimony. We need to be careful and defend one another. So I'm going to say it to the boys here. Be good to the girls. And ladies, treat the boys like gentlemen. And we need to look out for each other's purity and help each other with that. And so we trust in Jesus and we ask for the intercession of Saint Agnes to help us to be upstanding for Christ.
Regina Caeli, letare